These are my favorite types of stories. Welcome back, everybody. A Detroit mother defies the odds, creating a new life for herself and her young son. Tyzhane Taylor spent months living in her car and years searching for a stable home. Thanks to help from Teen Infant Parenting Services, she not only found a home, she also found resources and tools for childcare and financial stability. Tyzhane joins us live on the couch to share her incredible story. We also have Kevin Roach, CEO of MCHS Family Services, which runs the TIPS program. Thank you so much for the both of you being here. I told our viewers, these are my favorite types of stories because it shows that there are so many resources out there, that help is available. You just got to know who to call. So Tyzhane, tell me about your story.
Me personally, when I started out, in the car, my first call was CAM. I instantly got on the CAM list, and it took a couple months, about 5 months, to, help find some shelter. But luckily, I did get in before the winter time, and my first call was from TIPS. And ever since then, I've been set on the pedestal for success, really.
It's incredible.
Yes.
That call.
Yes.
What went through your head? I have written down here, I would have done cartwheels all the way across the floor.
Okay.
That's how you felt.
And a split. Okay.
And a split. Okay, girl.
Yes, it was very adrenaline running for me, because again, it was a lot dependent on, some shelter. Because, again, by the winter time, there's no telling where we could have been. We was already months, who's to say what, and could have been more months, you know what I'm saying?
Right. So you're trying to feed your baby. The last thing you want to think about is, where are we going to sleep tonight?
Yeah.
So how are you guys doing today?
Great, in our own home, of course, and, we able to, spend time together more, able to do more activities that I wasn't able to do before, of course. So that's amazing. And
before we get to Kevin, you mentioned in here that TIPS also helped you become a better mom. Talk to everybody about that.
Very much so, because being in the in the streets in the car is very frustrating, having to figure out where I'm gonna go next. On top of, at the time, he was 2, so them terrible 2s was
I can't even imagine what you were dealing with.
Inside of a tiny car, so yes, it was very frustrating, of course, but being able to get to TIPS, I was able to relax. We was able to have our own space apart, because he's a boy, he's very hyper. So yes, I'm able to be better now, to relax more and enjoy the time that we have.
I'm so happy to hear that for you and your 4-year-old son. Kevin, tell everybody watching, MCHS has this program called TIPS. What is it? Who do you help, and how?
Yeah, I mean, first I want to say Tyzhane is such an incredible story, and I don't think she gives herself enough credit. I think for us, we try to remove some barriers, try to clear some pathways, but it's really Tyzhane who does all the work.
So true.
On this end, and so we are just excited that we got a small part in that effort. At MCHS, this TIPS program is for teenage homeless moms who are either expecting or actually have a little one, and it's a transitional housing program, the only one in the city of Detroit, something that we desperately need more of, to ensure that, once again, no family has to wait a couple months to find adequate shelter, that no family has to wait to kind of start that next chapter in their life. And while Tyzhane's story is one of amazing strength and resilience, and we just got to have a small part on that end, we know that that's not every story on this end, and the sooner that we can be available to help and clear those pathways and tap into the strengths that families like Tyzhane bring, the more we're going to be able to help even more families on that end.
And not only do you guys help with shelter, you also have parenting resources. What are we talking about there?
We do. I mean, it's a comprehensive array of services. Sometimes it's a little too much, maybe. Other times it probably fits what they need. But everything from just that basic shelter, of course, and making sure that there's heat and running water and all those things to ensure that these children are healthy, these families are strong, but also parenting classes, workforce development support, job placement when needed, transportation, childcare, to ensure that, once again, some of these barriers, these heavy lifts that these families have to go through, especially as they are looking to establish that permanency and safety in their lives, if we're able to do that through an array of these programs and services and with our community partners, we can ensure that, once again, Tyzhane is not just the example, but one of many that get back and are able to have that new chapter in their life.
You're obviously helping a lot of people. I got to ask you, what is the need in the city of Detroit when it comes to people that need these services, especially a stable home?
I mean, we applaud Mayor Sheffield's efforts to really tackle some of these issues, especially as it relates to poverty and homelessness. The need is clearly there when we know that there are hundreds, right, that are still on the streets, hundreds who are still shivering in the cold, hundreds that just need that basic level of shelter and support just to start to get back on their feet, right? We know at the end of the day, it just doesn't take that much, but if there is a will and adequate resources pulled together, we can ensure that we can truly end homelessness in our communities on this end.
That's what we want. Okay, really quickly, I'm getting wrapped. Information on where people need to go to apply.
Go to www.mchsmi.org.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Kudos to you. Keep being strong.
Thanks for waiting.
Good Day Detroit is next.
Get ready for fiery fun on DraftKings Casino, the #1 online casino experience and home of the largest, funnest Cash Eruption collection. New players get 500 spins over 10 days on your favorite Cash Eruption slots. Play exclusive Rey Picante del Pollo today and classic Cash Eruption tomorrow. We're talking red hot reels. New players download the app, play $5 and get 500 total spins, plus get a first day replay up to 1,000.